Faceless countdown at diner. If you ever find yourself working the graveyard shift, you start to notice patterns most people miss, like the way shadows cling to corners, or how silence thickens right before something strange happens. For me, it started with a simple routine. Every night at 3:17 a.m., a customer with no face would slip into booth 7 at the all-night diner where I work. No eyes, no mouth, just a smooth blank canvas where his features should be. He never spoke, never ordered, but always left a tip, one that matched the exact digits of my upcoming birthday, now twisted into the date of my death, circled on my calendar for next week. At first, I laughed it off with coworkers, chalking it up to sleep deprivation and too much caffeine. But the tips kept coming, and each night, the faceless man would linger a little longer. I tried to ignore the way the air grew colder around him, how the clock hands seemed to slow while he sat there, unmoving. Then, one night, I noticed the numbers of his tip had changed, now forming my full name, spelled out with coins. That was the first time I realized he knew more about me than anyone else ever could. I started researching, desperate for answers. The diner's security footage showed nothing but static at 3:17 a.m., every single night. My manager brushed off my concerns, even as I showed him the coins, meticulously arranged to spell out my fate. My friends stopped answering my calls after I tried to explain, insisting I needed sleep. But every night, the sense of dread grew heavier. The faceless customer's presence felt like a countdown, ticking away the hours until next week, until my death. Last night, I decided to confront him. I watched the clock crawl to 3:17 a.m., hands trembling as I approached booth 7. I asked him what he wanted, voice cracking in the empty diner. He reached out, fingers impossibly cold, and pressed a single coin into my palm. As I looked down, I saw my own reflection twisting in its surface, my face slowly melting away into blankness. When I glanced up, the booth was empty. Now, I can't remember my own features, and every clock I see is stuck at 3:17. Next week, I think, someone else will take my place.